We're back with Dr. Peter McCullough from the Wellness Company. He's a friend of CDM, and he's been on the show many times. Thanks for coming on, Doc. I know you're very busy. I appreciate it. Real quick, give us your thoughts on the election.
Boy, busy day and a decisive victory, I think, for the return of rationality and respect for freedom of speech. And you saw some of the exit polls. The top issue on the exit polls, democracy. People were concerned that our democratic rights were being stripped from us in such a convincing win now. Decisive. I think it will be unifying. And a big part of this, I think, is concerns regarding public health. People lost their trust in public health. Robert F. Kennedy joining Tulsi Gabbard, Elon Musk, at the last minute, Joe Rogan. It basically became an all-star team. America got behind them.
You're exactly right. And, we've worked a lot with the Kennedy Group, Children's Health Defense, et cetera. And they're trying to make America healthy again, but you're actually changing healthcare at the Wellness Company and how it's administered. I'd like to talk about that. What is the vision of the Wellness Company? And I know there's supplements. I know there's video doctor visits. I know there's memberships. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Wellness Company has been probably one of the greatest developments through the course of the crisis. In any crisis, greatness always rises out from it. And credit to Foster Colson, our founder, and now Peter Gillooly, who's the CEO of the company. Wellness Company has grown up to be a national resource, international resource. The Chief Medical Board, one of the originals, but we've added Dr. Drew and Kelly Victory, James Thorpe, Harvey Risch was in the original group, a terrific scientific brass. What we have now under Chase Bradford, we have a lead telemedicine group that's available 24/7 that know the protocols. They know McCullough Protocol. They just know the way to handle acute issues as they arise. Very affordable telemedicine on demand. We have our own pharmacy. We've got a pharmacy for the medical kits out of near Boca Raton and then in Florida, and then the other, the National Pharmacy for Prescriptions, America's Pharmacy out of Ohio. So the telemedicine group, prescribing medications, getting blood tests, getting the x-rays and things that people need. Again, very, very affordable on a per counter basis. We have the lead nutraceuticals in the country. We have combination nutraceuticals that are really prescription grade effects in the body, including, the leading is spike support. Now there's the ultimate spike support, which is a double dose combination products, what people have been wanting. But, we also have elevated energy, so many of the leads, restful sleep. We have natural alternatives for where pharmaceuticals used to play a big role for bone health, metabolic health, etc. We have health and education materials. The newsletter is absolutely fantastic. The videos. And then lastly, emergency kits. Now, the emergency kits have been innovative. They're directly prescribed per individual. I have some behind me here. And they're directly prescribed. The medications are long-lasting in the kits. And they, are designed for the light blue kit behind me. That's the broad home kit. The red kit's the contagion. The black kit's the contagion kit. The red kit is what people needed during the flood, these hurricanes in Helene and the big one in Florida, Milton. In Milton in Florida. Thanks. And now the key is, how do you manage all this? The best way is to get a membership. And I have a membership. I recommend the One Wellness Elite membership. They can get it under your promo code, Todd. And so get the deep discount, getting the membership. Membership will be under $100 a month. And then that'll open up deep discounts on all the products, but importantly, free supplements and free prescription pharmaceuticals. So I'm on some prescription drugs myself. I converted all my drugs over. They come for free. I'm no longer running to CVS, what have you. Wow. This is huge. This is better than any prescription drug benefit. Everybody should get a One Wellness Elite membership. I recommend it just because people need the backup for healthcare
Yes.
It's mandatory if people don't have, employer health insurance. Everybody should get a wellness company membership. It fills that critical gap.
Well, you could also almost look at a wellness company membership plus maybe a catastrophic insurance policy. So if you get a car wreck, you're covered, but just for basic care, am I right? You get the membership, you can get a video call with a doctor straight away, right? I mean,
that's what everyone's doing. And if the One Wellness Elite, the telemedicine is free. So a telemedicine visits are only $60 anyway. But let's say you're kind of a frequent flyer with the doctor, that becomes free with the One Wellness membership. So that's exactly what people are doing. They're getting catastrophic insurance in case they're hospitalized or deliver a baby or get cancer or something like that, heart attack, and they're out there. Those plans are very affordable. Actually, most of them are actually health sharing programs. That's what my wife and I do.
Like MediShare or something like that.
Yeah. So what we've done is we've dramatically reduced our healthcare costs. This is wonderful. So there's now actually more spendable income on other things, and the money that's being spent. What we've figured out is that if you're going to tackle some health issues with supplements, it takes about 6 to 8 supplements. And, the lead, most people have had COVID or taken the shots, so they need spike support. But the other ones, I'm having a great run on natural immunity. And we do believe immunity can be boosted. I used to get colds almost every month. Remember, I came on your show. I had a cold many times. No more. Wow. No more. It's just, I'm so happy.
So people, a lot of times when they think they get insurance with their healthcare or their employer or whatever, they think it's free, but it's actually not. You're paying for that and your employer's paying for that, which could be money coming to you. So all of this needs to be re-engineered. So what you're essentially doing is taking on a little bit of the risk yourself. But when you have a membership where you can get most of your drugs free, doctor visits free, supplements free, I mean, that's pretty astounding. I didn't realize you guys were doing that. That's pretty innovative.
Yeah. And, what I wanted to do is I wanted a membership myself because I said, listen, I have to test it to make sure that the doctor's office can order it through the wellness company pharmacy, that it's going to be accepted. The patient's not going to be charged, and then they're going to get the medicine shipped to them quickly. And it works like a charm. I'm so happy. And I encourage everybody to get a One Wellness Elite membership. Sign up under your promo code so they'll get the discount on the membership, which is huge.
Yeah.
And then once you're inside the wellness company website and you're ordering things, always take advantage of promo codes. They have 1 million promo codes. Get the newsletter. They're always pitching out a promo code. And you can knock down your price of any of your orders. Wellness Company is one of the most affordable sources of supplements and medical kits anywhere.
Very interesting. So what's the future look like? Do you guys have plans for additional products or offerings or process or whatever?
We've expanded greatly into pediatrics. So now we have a whole line of gummies, including kids spike support. We have, fruit and vegetables, multivitamin gummies. The kids love them. They're very safe, very effective. We have a pediatric emergency kit, including the EpiPen if the kids need an EpiPen. Providing, basically allowing mothers to handle some pediatric issues and not have to run to urgent care all the time. So can you imagine if you're a mom and you have, the pediatric kit, you've got the antibiotics, you've got the guidebook, you got telemedicine if you need it. These urgent care visits sometimes can be like, over $1,000. Emergency room higher. So now parents can handle this themselves. This is a huge advance, Todd. I mean, I'm so happy. We have aspirations of having our first brick and mortar clinic. We'll see where it is. We recently had the corporate executives down to Dallas. Now, I have patients now streaming into my clinical practice from all over the world, flying into DFW. Wouldn't it be great to have a wellness company facility near DFW? We just kind of, talking aspirationally. But we have a goal to have a brick and mortar presence. We're partnering very well with other people in the health freedom community. So, for instance, there's a great interest in, with preppers, people prepping for emergencies. Boy, haven't we learned? So there's some great companies in the Patriot economy and wellness companies filling that void. Do you know when the hurricanes came in? For both Milton and Helene, we opened up free telemedicine services, got people their insulin, got them their drugs, did everything quickly. It was wellness company Elon Musk that stepped
Really?
up. He stepped up with his Starlink. And the federal government was impairing all kinds of efforts
Yeah.
to help people in that area. It's
I
wellness
was gonna
company.
ask, I was going to ask you if you're getting pushback from the healthcare industry or big pharma or the government, or is there been any resistance to what you're doing? Because you're re-engineering. It's like that game Jenga. You're pulling out the blocks from under that whole matrix, healthcare matrix system, and they can't be happy about it.
Well, we've navigated carefully. We have lawyers. We have legal review on everything that's done. But the COVID misinformation policy that the FTC enacted early 2020, we learned from CEO Nate Jones of Clear, where he got nailed, and every company making nasal sprays or any type of nutraceuticals got nailed. The products that actually worked for COVID, the FTC sued them. Now they're in countersuits, what have you. So wellness companies been learning from this, and we're carefully navigating. We hope under a new administration, which is now assured with Trump's decisive victory, that the war that has been launched on over-the-counter nutraceuticals, vitamins, and supplements, that war is going to be stopped because people want natural approaches. And big pharma has orchestrated this through the biopharmaceutical complex, and it's happened all over the world. They're trying to do it in Australia, Canada, elsewhere. At least in the United States, Robert F. Kennedy has made some strong statements. I will, back them up as well. Wellness company and really all providers of nutraceuticals and supplements, ought to be a major resource to helping America get healthy again.
Completely agree. Well, thank you for your time. Is there anything else you want to get out to the public?
Well, I just want to tell people, listen, follow the show with Todd Wood. Todd has done a great job. Make sure you tune in to America Out Loud Pulse every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And of course, McCullough Report on Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern on America Out Loud. Follow my Courageous Discourse Substack, the leading Substack. And of course, follow me on social media. I got the top account on social media of doctors who see and examine patients in the office and lead the way on research. So thank you so much for having me.
Well, you've been very helpful to us. Thank you for your time, Doc. We'll be in touch. Take care.
Thank you.